Okay, back at you at the Mini Roadster model year 2015. This is a 5/16 Allen socket for the Mini that's going to drain, used for the drain plug, and it actually fits, so I'm going to use it. Let's see what we got. Okay, I don't know if this is going to be, this wrench is going to do it. I might need a breaker bar on it, even though I've done this before. It loosened it, so I'll do it by hand. Yes, I can. So you have your paper. This, I didn't drive it yesterday. I started it up. This is okay. Now you might notice there's a copper washer right there attached to the oil pan. Now don't remove that. It didn't leak, as you noticed that when I put, I've already changed the oil, okay? I didn't change that washer because it's sealed on there, and I want to leave it on there. And you leave it on there as long as it don't leak. You understand what I'm saying? The 4 quarts out, I measured it the other time, and that's how many quarts you want to put back in. And there was just a very little bit of oil that was in the oil filter. So 4 quarts even with an oil filter change, and just shy of 4 quarts if you don't change your oil filter. You understand? Okay, cooler coming at you. We're going to remove for the first time on a 2015 Mini Roadster the oil filter cap, which is with a 27mm oil filter wrench here, socket should I say. And here's the information: 27mm oil filter housing cap socket. There it is, and I got a breaker bar and I got a ratchet. I'm going to start with a breaker bar. We'll just see if we can do this. Let's see if you can see me. I got it on a camera tripod. Okay, it's on, but I want to put it up one more spot here. If we'll go on. Okay, there it is. Let's see if you can see, because I'm sure this is the first, like I said, it's the first time, and we'll just put that. Oh, so finger tight means hand tight. Let's see if I can move that myself now. No, I can't. Better be careful with this thing. It feels like it's soft rubber. Look at that. Let's see if you can see me doing this. You see that? I'll just use a ratchet now. I didn't need that breaker bar. Okay. Let's see if you can see what I'm doing. Okay, you can. These I've had. Okay, there you go. Once it's off. Okay. And it's snapped down in there. You could hear it snap out. And that's what it looks like. And a lot. Now this is the way I do things. It's not the way the people who try to rip you off tell you how to do it. Okay, the aftermarket oil filter that goes in there, from what I understand, is this Fram Extra Guard, which is CH10066. Okay, now I'm going to go to work on it. I'll have to turn this camera off. Okay, cooler coming back at you. We're doing an oil change on a 2015 Mini Roadster. Okay, this is the oil, this plastic oil housing for the paper element for the filter. And inside, if you can see that, there is copper pieces. It's just very fine, but if you can see that in there, I can see that in there, and a little bit of aluminum pieces. And that's because the engine is machining itself. So there's where you're going to see them. And this is the housing here. Let's turn it around and see what it says on it. It says Perflux I really can't read the first word. Per flux. 25.5 metric. That's tightening it down. Say tighten it down. Let's get this. Well, I'll get all this dirt out of here first, and then tighten it down with your hand as far as you can, and then you'll take and tighten it down with your ratchet. And if you are like me, you'll know if you've got there or not. And if you didn't get there, and if like I'm telling you, I don't change out these seals. I've never seen one leak, and that's what I'm going to do. Leave it on. And this is not for you, and I'm not recommending you do anything I do. You do whatever you want, but this is the way I do it, and I want you to see this, that it never does leak. And the washers that go on the drain plug on the oil filter, oil pan, I've never changed them out. Not at all. What came with the car is still on cars I've got. Okay, this is, oh, by the way, before I do that, stop the video. This is the filter, Fram filter, what it looks like, and here it is alongside of the other one. Like I said, this is the first time I'm doing this, and it's a mess. And you don't want to wait 10,000 miles. That's a nutcase talk. You never would do that in your right mind. They're trying to destroy your automobile because they want it to wear out. They want to make money off you. That's what it's all about. You know that, don't you? Just use your head, folks. If you're going to do this, this is your car. Remember whose car it is. It's your car. It's your money, and they can't tell you what to do. And if you want to, just opt out of in your mind and tell them to their face. And I've told them before, I opt out of warranty. If the car is if something wrong with the car, just trade it. Get rid of it. That's what I do. So we're going to find out one way or the other whether or not this car is going to actually stand up. Okay? That's the end of that. Sealing up everything on the bottom, and your oil filter is sealed inside that canister cartridge. Okay. Now what we're going to be doing is starting to work up here, and we're going to just put 4 quarts in there, and that's all it's going to take. This is Cooler out.